Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a pretty big empties video. I have empties from I think about March. So I kind of just saved a bunch of empty products to show you guys what I use and if I would rebuy the products or not. I'm gonna put on some hand cream because I wash my hands like so many times today. Between cleaning and doing a full makeup look today and painting. Yeah, so I hope my lighting is a little bit better today. So I think this video is going to be a long one because I have a lot of products to review. So go ahead and get yourself a snack or a drink. Today I'm drinking some lemon lime poppy. I am obsessed with poppy. I just love the flavors, and I got like a pack last week. The empties I have here are probably from the last like 3 months. I've just been kind of collecting them as I go. And I feel this is actually like my very first empties video since starting my YouTube channel. So let's just get started. So the first thing I have is the Olivia Grace Boutique. This is a hand cream. This one says it's retinol, but this one's just like really cheap. I got this at Big Lots in a pack. I don't really remember, but I've had this for a while. I didn't really like these. They're just kind of cheap. They don't really have a scent to them. So I don't know. I wouldn't, like, if I saw these in store, I would not buy them again. So the next few things I have are hand soap. Now, like I said, it's been about like 3 months since I have had this trash. I actually was trying to collect like a good sum of my beauty trash to make a really good video. So I went through 5 hand creams, and I use mostly like hand soap, but I also use bar soap in between the hand soaps. So I don't have the packaging for any of those bar soaps, but we did go through a couple of those. The first one that I finished was the Dove Holiday Treats Peppermint Bark. This one was a really, really great, very moisturizing hand soap. I really like the smell of it. I would definitely repurchase. I really love all of the Dove products. The next one I have is the Dove Foaming Hand Wash. There is like gunky stuff all over the bottle, so I don't want to zoom in, but yeah, this one is in the scent Sugar Cane and Warm Vanilla. This is another really good hand soap, and I think I got this for like $6 or $7 at Walmart. Kind of expensive for the size that you get, but this did leave my hand feeling really moisturized, so I would definitely repurchase this. I also finished a bottle of Mrs. Meyer's Daisy hand soap, and I really love the Daisy scent. I buy them in hand soaps. I also have dish soap, and then I have their cleaning products. I love Mrs. Meyer, so I would definitely and always will buy their products. And another hand soap is Bath and Body Works Blue Raspberry. This one is from the holiday collection. It has little kittens on it. This one smelled amazing. Yeah, it was just like a blue raspberry scent. I have to pick up more if I find some because I love like berry and like blue raspberry scents. This actually kind of reminds me of something from my childhood. Um, it could have been Bath and Body Works, but it smells kind of like nostalgic to me. Like, remember when Bath and Body Works had an entire kids collection, kids scented Bath and Body products? I think it smells similar to that. So I would definitely repurchase Bath and Body Works hand soap always. So the last thing I did not like, this is the Scent Happy Summer Berry. And the scent was actually pretty good and it stayed on your hands after washing it. And this was a foaming hand soap. And it was in the scent Summer Berry, which was raspberry and strawberry. Now, the scent was good, but the actual product itself was terrible. Like, whenever you would go to pump your hands, the foam would immediately disappear after like hitting the air. And my hands did not at all feel moisturized. They felt really dry. The scent did linger though, just a little bit. I feel like Scent Happy is a knockoff version for the Scent Theory hand soaps at Walmart, except this one is just a Dollar Tree like off-brand of that. So I wouldn't repurchase them if I saw them. Like, maybe if I was like in a pinch and I needed something, I didn't have a lot of money, maybe, but I don't know. I really wouldn't rebuy this, and I don't really like recommend it. And the next hand item that I have is, I went through a whole bottle of nail polish remover. This bottle is pretty old. I've had it for, I want to say like almost a year, maybe 2 years. I think this was a backup that I had. This one is the Up and Up nail polish. I would repurchase this. It was pretty good. It does the job. I will always like buy nail polish remover. You know, I could have sworn I had more products in here, but I think my husband may have thrown out a couple of things by accident, but that's fine. I have to remember to put my empties in like a little basket in the bathroom or something. But let's move on to face products. So I finished a bottle of the Be Pure Glow Up Watermelon Serum. This is a dupe for the Glow Recipe Watermelon Serum. I wouldn't really rebuy this. I mean, the scent is really good. I feel like it does give your skin a little bit of a glow, but as far as like the benefits go, I don't really know if it did anything for my face, other than like texture. I just feel like I'd rather spend my money on something that actually has benefits for my skin. But this was okay. I feel like I would rate this like a 5 out of 10. Like, I would buy it if I didn't have the money to purchase something a little more expensive, but I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this. It stopped pumping for me, even though there's like some product there. I'm just gonna throw this out because it wasn't really that great for me. And I would probably do better off purchasing the real $35 toner. However, this brand I really love, the Be Pure brand at Dollar Tree. This is a great brand. Another thing I have is a mini, this is a CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I really love this brand. I really like this clean cleanser. I would definitely rebuy in a bigger bottle. And then I have Eclat Vitamin C Serum. This one I got on Amazon for like $12. Now this serum is actually pretty good. I would definitely rebuy. It has a really nice like, it has a very, very, very faint citrus orange smell. I do feel like it did something for my skin a little bit as far as keeping it moisturized. I know that you're supposed to put on vitamin C serum. This is actually my first bottle in a while. This one was pretty good. I really do recommend. And I actually found out about vitamin C serum from a dermatologist on YouTube. I think her name is Dr. Idris or something. I really love her skincare videos. She makes like really good like tips and talks about skincare. So if you guys are interested in watching her, go ahead and search her on YouTube. She was actually the one that recommended this brand. And this is like super inexpensive, only $12 a bottle. Another thing I used up was the Clean and Clear face scrub. This one I've been purchasing for years now. It really helps like with my breakouts. I don't really get breakouts, but it does help with my blackheads. It does help with my blackheads when I do get them. I would definitely keep rebuying this. So a mini that I have here is the CeraVe Hydrating Sheer Sunscreen in SPF 30. And this little mini one here, actually did not like this. I feel like the formula, I don't know if the formula was like older, but it was just really runny and just did not feel good like on my skin. Like I'm sure it did its job, but like it was just really runny and I don't know, I didn't really like it. And plus I would probably just aim for something a little bit higher than 30 SPF. So moving on to the body, I finished a very old Soap and Glory body wash. Now I love Soap and Glory. I love all their products. I especially love the smell, but like after a while the smell gets kind of like not great. So I feel like I've had this for a pretty long time, probably longer than I should have used it for. When I was like a cashier at Walgreens a few years ago, I purchased a shit ton of beauty products from like hand soap, body wash, shampoos, like a lot. Because there were a lot of name brand items that went on for clearance for like just 50 cents, $1. I'm kind of still going through that even though I don't even work at that job anymore. But yeah, I think this is one of the products. It still smelled fine. It still lathered up really nice. The scent still like stayed on my skin. I remember like when Soap and Glory like first came out, or maybe like when Walgreens started carrying them. I smelled, I had a coworker that was wearing the body spray and I was like, oh my god, like what do you wear? And she said, oh, like I'm wearing Soap and Glory. And that's like when I fell in love with Soap and Glory. Like I purchased their makeup remover. I'm actually still using that in my current routine. And I think they even had like makeup items. I haven't been to a Walgreens in a pretty long time, so I have to check to see if they have any new items. But yeah, like their body products, their body sprays. Like I love the original scented formula. And I love like the 1950s like aesthetic. I don't know. Like whenever a brand has really cute packaging, I tend to buy it just because it's like fun to use, I guess. But yeah, I'm just obsessed with this brand, Soap and Glory. And you can get them at Walgreens. I think Target might have them, but mainly Walgreens. So this is a definite repurchase. I went through 3 containers of body scrub. The first one I have is by Perfectly Posh, and this is the Aloe You Very Much. Let's see. This is the Cucumber, Agave, and Honeydew Scented Body Scrub. Now, I really, really love the smell of this. It smelled like really good, and the scrub was really, really nice. I got them from my friend that sells at my local farmers market, so I always have like her products on hand. Yeah, I'm a big lover of Posh. I just wish this was a little bit bigger because this only lasted about 4 or like 5 showers. But for the price, I would probably just stick with like Tree Hut. However, this scent, it was really good, and I would definitely rebuy it, maybe if it goes on sale. The next thing I have is Tree Hut Twinkling Topaz Body Scrub. This was from their holiday collection. And this one was okay. The scent kind of faded a little bit, but it was okay. Like, it wasn't anything. It was like a citrus scented one. I do have the body wash, but I liked it. I love all Tree Hut body scrubs, so I'm always going to be buying their products. The next thing I have is my all-time favorite Blue Lagoon from Tree Hut, and I'm obsessed with this scent because it's ocean scented and summer scented. This just like, yeah, I am just obsessed with this one. It just has like a beautiful like aquatic scent. Even as I'm smelling it now, like I can still smell it. If this came back, I would totally, I'm sure they have this at Target. I don't know, I can't remember if this is seasonal or if they have it all the time, but I would definitely rebuy this. This is like in my top 10 as far as Tree Hut scrubs. This one smells amazing. I found a little straggler at the bottom of the bag, but this is an Origins face mask. This was a charcoal mask. I would not rebuy this. I did not like this at all. I feel like it did nothing for my skin. It's supposed to clear your pores because of the charcoal in it. First of all, it was very hard to wash off, and I just did not see any benefits. I probably use this about like 4 times, so you do get like, it is small, but a little goes a long way. I wouldn't rebuy it in a bigger one. Then I finished a heat protectant spray. This is by Hask, and this is a keratin protein heat protectant spray. This one was pretty good. I really like the brand. It smelled very nice, and I would definitely rebuy. So the last category I have is home fragrance. I have 2 candles here. I have Holly Berry Bliss, and this one I got from Kohl's around Christmas time, probably about a year ago, and I just now finished it up. This one smelled pretty good. When I got towards probably the middle of the candle, it kind of had issues burning, so I had to put it under my candle warmer or my candle lamp to finish off the rest. I would definitely rebuy rebuy the candles again. It smelled pretty nice, and I will definitely. So this is a 10 out of 10. The next thing I have is DD Hazelnut Latte, and this is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Now this candle was really strong. I did not purchase this from Hobby Lobby. I ended up purchasing it at a thrift store, and I only paid like $1 for it. So I got this for a really great deal. And I think I would go back and purchase their other candles. It burned pretty nice. I like the little like vintage container, and the scent was really nice too. I love a good like coffee scented candle. So the next thing I have here is I finished a pack of incense sticks. And this one, I really don't remember where I got this from. Probably like a little like store somewhere. But this one is by the Excelsior Incense Works. And this one was in the scent Lime Rose. I did not like this one. I hated the actual like incense sticks because they were so skinny, and like the Lime Rose was pretty like strong on it, but I don't know. Maybe I just like don't really like lime scents. I'm not sure why I even purchased it, but I didn't like it. It was just not good. So this was definitely like a pass for me. The items here, I have some wax melts that I finished. This bag is like so gross. It's like, I don't know if something spilled, but it's just like really, I don't know, it feels like oil spilled all over it. But I finished an oak and rye white pine wax melt. It had 6 cubes in it. This one was pretty good. This one is from a holiday collection. I've had this for a while, and I really love this brand. Then I have Fortune Cookie Soap Friends Forever. This one was from their Winnie the Pooh collection, and honestly, the scent was okay. It was too light for me. I feel like if I would have melted this in a smaller room, like a bathroom or like a small bedroom, I probably would have smelled it. It smells great when you smell it in the container, but when you're burning it, I couldn't really smell it that much. Their wax melts are kind of hit or miss for me, but overall, like the scent was pretty nice. And then I have another one from Fortune Cookie Soap. This one is in the scent Beauty, and I think this was from their Beauty and the Beast collection. This one smelled amazing, and the scent throw was really great on this. It had like a very sweet, feminine, like sugary scent. So it was really nice. I really enjoyed this one. And then I have Yankee Candle, Life's a Breeze. And I really like Yankee Candle wax melts. The scent is the throw on this is pretty strong. And this one I like. This was a very good clean, fresh breeze scent. I think I got this from Walmart actually. So I would definitely buy again. And then I finished a Goose Creek wax melt. This one is Perfect Day. And this one is just kind of like a very light spring floral scent. It was really nice. I would definitely repurchase. And then the last thing I have is by Sensationals Winter Weekend. This one is a really good fresh laundry scent. And I believe this one is from their holiday collection. And I know that I have a couple more backups of this, so I would definitely repurchase. So that's all for my empties. I'm going to be continuing to do this every like few months. I'm probably going to do it every 3 months. I think these videos are a lot of fun. I love watching empties videos, and it's kind of like a mini review all in one. It kind of makes me like motivated to just like use my products that are already open and just like enjoying what I have without having to like purchase things. I'm actually kind of relieved to get this bag out of my house. So the next empties video I will probably end up doing probably in August. I feel like for just like one person, I don't really go through that many empties. So before I sat down to film this video, I filmed a full tutorial on this whole look. So if you guys want to see it, make sure to check out my YouTube page. This one, I'll put the little video here, but this one was inspired by the character Jessie in Toy Story, and it was a shop my stash video, so I used products that I already had in my collection. It was previously inspired by ColourPop Cosmetics when they released their makeup palette that I almost broke down and purchased. Yeah, if you guys like Chop My Stash videos, I have a couple that I created recently, so go ahead and check those out. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.